Taboada, and welcome to the DTI YouTube channel. You know, Sal and I like to take some complex ideas in the safety management and the QA world and try to simplify them as much as possible. One of them is how SMS and QA fit together. And to me, it seems like it's not really a difficult concept. They really fit together well. I also want to defend quality assurance because I believe quality assurance is really the foundation of a safety management system. And it kind of makes me feel bad when, like, the United States in their SMS system call it safety assurance, when it's really quality assurance that's being implemented. Well, I want to show you exactly how these two should work in your company very simply. What the heck is a safety management system? Well, it's simply a system of reporting incidents, hazards, and things that occur in your company in order to institute some kind of corrective action. And that corrective action should be to the system. But now, taking a look at the safety management system, we see that all of the initiation of the management system come from the people in the company. For example, incidents, hazards, reports. So those reports, incidents, and hazards go into the management system. I'm going to show you how to integrate the QMS, the quality management system, and the safety management system. Now, there are some components of SMS that are not present in quality assurance. One of them, of course, is risk assessment, and I'll show you exactly how that fits in. And the other is the look and understanding of human factors. I'll show you how that fits in also into the system. But let's begin with what I call the funnel. If we take a look at the SMS system produces reports. People see things happen, incidents occur, and whatnot. So we have these reports. But you know, all of these reports then get funneled into the management system. And I'm going to show you what that management system looks like. But we also have quality assurance, which is producing data also. Now, the data in quality assurance is being produced by audits. Of course, more sophisticated companies will have data in the form of process control charts, and we'll talk about that in a later channel. But audits also start the system. Everything that's reported in the company should generate a single starting point. I refer to it as a finding. In other words, somebody sees a ladder that's broken, or some, the proverbial wire across the floor as a hazard. All of those reports should trigger a finding. The same with audits. Unless an audit is perfect, there must be findings that are written against the areas of the audit that have failed. So those also go into the system. Now, here is where SMS comes in. All of these findings should be risk assessed. And a lot of companies, what they do is they risk assess every single finding to determine whether it's a low, medium, or high. And what they do is they take the low risk assessment findings and they revert those back to the manager of the department to take care of. Anything usually that is a moderate or above goes now into the management system for evaluation. So once these findings are determined to be medium or high, then the finding must now must be given to the department that is violating the finding, whether it's the audit or the department that the report was initiated from, and there has to be some kind of root cause analysis that's done. This is all in the management system. So all of these are funneling in. I kind of look at this like a funnel, are funneling into this system. And the RCA, The root cause analysis is where we do our fishbone diagrams, our meta, our reason, whatever we're using. And in there, we also consider human factors, which is a SMS function. So we do a fishbone diagram. That might be one of the bones in the diagram, might be human factors. But now, from this root cause analysis, we come up with causes. Those causes must be addressed by the departments in a corrective action plan, or a CAP. Now, these CAPs are then completed by the department, and then QA is going to then follow up on those CAPs. All right, so that kind of goes back to the QA department. Now, those CAPs are going to be checked to make sure that everything was done and that they are effective. But if the finding was produced from the SMS end of the management system, for example, an incident report or a hazard, the CAP then goes back to the reporter. We also will call this follow-up, so that the person that initiated the report really is a part of the management system and say, hey, yeah, they are working my report. And that goes back to the SMS system. So SMS and QA integration is very simple. The management system is this funnel. This is the management system. Whether it's the safety management system or the quality management system, the finding, the RCA, the CAP, the risk assessment, all of this is done. I must also add that there should be an RA on the CAP, because sometimes when we correct things, we actually introduce a higher risk with the correction. So that should be done on the CAP. So this whole system is very easy to understand. Funnel everything in, all of the reports into the management system, which begins with the finding, which goes through the RCA, which goes through the CAP, and then it's followed up. And then this system here is simply governed by the safety management department or the quality assurance department, whichever you think is the more pertinent in your particular company. But the integration of the two is actually very, very simple. So if you have any questions on this, please email me, contact me through our website, dtitraining.com, and we'll be able to answer those questions. But here is the simplistic QA SMS integration. We'll see you in the next channel.